Welcome to X1T Gaming, and together we're going to revolutionize the gaming industry. So, I here now I'm showing you what I've been working on. So, we're doing the challenge part 2, and we're doing the bonus questions right now. So, the ones that I was stuck on yesterday that I was trying to figure out was for a bonus was the spawn interval is always the same. So, I had to do some digging and some searching online to actually figure out what was the problem. And so the spawn manager, if you guys look at my video from before, because I was wondering why you couldn't do random dot range to get this stuff done. So it was like this random range for the spawn interval. And so what happened was what you needed to do was you needed to change this right here, because this one was invoke repeat, and then you had the spawn interval hinge in here for the thing. It will pick a random range, but then it'll just keep it like that for however long the program is on. And every time you reset the game, then it will come with a new random range. So it's every time you're setting. But this time, because every time you reset, it comes with a new random range because you invoke. It goes into here, and then you have a start delay, but then it goes and you have it invoke again, and so you're creating a repeat of this the whole program within the code, but now you're having it with different intervals that you could change. So if we go and we check that out, you can see that there's a new ball comes down. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. Okay, we got this one. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. See, it's a little bit quicker. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. Yeah, see, so it has a different random intervals right now. I can go back to this code and I could probably make it a little bit further along so that we could actually see the difference. Okay, so we have our first ball. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. The whole purpose now is that when I press play, I could just keep pressing space, 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 and have like an infinite amount of dogs. And what they want only allow the player to spawn a new dog after a certain amount of time has passes. So I'm assuming that once the dog disappears, then you have time to create a new one. So have a new one after a certain amount of time so that it's only one click. So let's see if we could try to figure that one out ourselves by looking at the code. So the code will come from the player controller, which is on the player, and it has a prefab dog player controller. Okay, so input key space. So if statement instigate dog prefab transform position and dog rotate. Okay, so I feel like we need another if statement. You know what? I'm just going to go look at the comments because I am not that skilled. But right now we're at a position where if I read the comments, I might be able to figure out where it is. Okay, so someone decided to make a thing. Okay, so let's try this one out, see if it works. So one of the comments, so we want to do a private float, and we'll call it a cooldown. Cooldown range. And then he's having this equal 3F. Okay, and then he wants to have a public float cooldown. Cooldown. So that's a public float. So we got those two things. And then in the start script, okay, there's no start. Private void start cooldown equals cooldown range. And then he said that cooldown equals 0. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, let's just try it. Let's just try it. So we want a void start. Oh, I already had those. So void start is called cooldown. Cooldown equals cooldown range. Okay, boom. So these two are the same. I don't know why you have that as the same. Okay, and then he has. Okay, so on spacebar, press send dog. Boom. You have this, and then in here, he has instigate, but he also has cooldown equals. Oops, sorry. Equals 0. Then out of here. Oops, I forgot this. So I was reading on line today. There's an 8-year-old girl who they're learning Python, and the script that she was learning syntax, I believe what it's called, and it said that there's an error for not having the semicolon, and so she replies with, "If it knows that the error is I need a semicolon, why doesn't it add it itself?" Yeah, why doesn't it add itself if it knows? And then he has this other one, cool down, but it's a plus equals time dot delta time. Boom. Okay, now let's see if this code works, and then let's try to figure out why it works. Oh wow, this is taking a while for it to load. There is inconsistencies to script player control. They're having some windows. Maybe the plus is what's freaking it out. Okay. No, I can keep doing it. It's not working. Let's take the plus out, because that could have been a spelling error. Nope, still not working. Okay, so we just learned that that code is wrong. Actually, let's try this, because we have a public cooldown. Let's go cooldown 2. Cooldown 2. And then let's go play. No. I wonder. Cooldown's changing. That's weird. What if I don't press spacebar? Yeah, because yeah, it's weird. Okay, so this one doesn't work. Let's try to find another one. Let's look for one that has a lot of upvotes. Okay, so let's see if I can. We'll just go back on all this stuff. How far can I go back? Boom. That's as far as I want to go back to the very beginning. Okay, so someone says it's easy. Okay, so no, that didn't work. Okay, so I'm thinking it might have something to do with our spawn manager. Where's my mouse? There it is. Because we have this thing here where it invokes hmm. Okay, no. This solution. Someone has two likes. Okay, so he goes spawn delay, private timer buffer. So increase time buffer. Time buffer plus equals spawn delay. Okay. Okay, using time dot delta time. So you got time collapse, time delay. Check if time collapse since key press is greater than delay spawn. Okay, if time collapse delay spawn. Let's view more of the comments. Yeah, so everyone comes up with different things, different understandings. It's interesting of how it goes. But we have instigate. So we create a game object. Game object. I wonder, instead of putting a time, if we could just be like, make another if statement. Be like if. They'd be like if Doug prefab equals 1, then do not create. Yeah. Let's go for the one that has most likes that I see, and let's try that one. This one has 3. Okay, so this is my solution using time dot delta time. Okay, so what he has here, he created these two. Control C. Just gonna copy and paste these stuff. So he has these two. It's different. And then he adds this one in here. So he has time eclipse plus equals delta time. Okay. And then underneath here, he has time eclipse equals 0. Let's see what this one does, if this one works, and then we'll figure out why it works. No, this one doesn't work either. Did I save it? Now let's try. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. This is interesting. Okay. Did I do that one right? Yeah, no, this one doesn't work. Oh, wait, no. Because I forgot this part. Okay, so if time eclipsed is greater than delay spawn. Oops. He's got end. Spelling is very important in these situations. Okay, so now I think this one should work. Now that I'm reading it. Okay, well there's a time delay, so I'm like pressing like crazy, but there's a time delay. I could probably change these ones to be public and actually see. Okay, if I change these ones to public, I got these ones. So if I go time collapse, let's do this as a 1, see what happens. Okay, let's do this one as a 1. Let's see what happens. It's not working. This one's a 1 and that's a 1. It's not working. This one's a 0.9. 0.5. No, I screwed up. 0.5. Okay, wait. So we go 0.5 and 0.5. What if I do this one as a 1? Then we press play. Okay, so that's doing better. So I could probably change this one to be like a 1.5. And let's see where that goes. Yeah, so I can't do it again until that. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now let's go read this code. See how it works. So you got these floats. I could even just change this one down to like 1.5 and make them back to private floats, just to clean up the code. And let's save. Clean up this area. Should be gone. There's a time delay. Okay. So now I could do it whenever, and I'm like, oh, I missed that ball. So go here, and then let's try to get it. Oh, I missed it. Okay. So that's interesting. So I don't get this time plus float dot operator plus float left, float right. Okay, let's see what happens if I just make it equal and save and see what that does. Okay, it doesn't work at all, so I need the plus there. I do need that plus there. Why do I need that plus there? So if time delay plus so no, if time elapsed plus okay equals time delay. Oh, time delta time. So that's probably just you need the time delta time thing just for computer's sake. So that's even with all computers. And then you got delay spawn. So if time elapse is less than delay spawn, then you can and you press the input key. Okay. I get it. Yeah, no, this is very simple. This guy had a very nice one. This is a very simple solution that he came up with. Um, yeah, so he just pretty much. Yeah, I wonder now if the first comment that I was looking at had the same thing but just screwed up because I didn't do the I didn't do the end cooldown range. So that one probably would have worked too because that one's very similar. Yeah, just different wording. Yeah, so that this is simple actually. It's pretty simple. So if this time is greater than the spawn delay and you press the space key, then this happens. Nice. Okay, so we figured that one out. Let's go mark step as complete. Maybe we'll end short today. Mark step is complete for the hints. Is it going? No, it's not going. Am I signed in? That's why I'm not signed in. Okay, now I'm signed in. Go all the way to number 9. Mark step is complete. Is it working? Yes. So programming level 1. Right, and now they got lab 2, new project with primitives. Okay, so we got a new project coming up. that we're going to do. I'll probably start more of it tomorrow. So it says it's going to be an hour. So I got the day off tomorrow, so I'm going to try to do as much streaming as I can. We'll try to figure out. We'll try to figure out this. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do a new project, Lab 2, which is going to be great. I'm sorry, let's just save and close this. Yeah, so we're going to be doing Lab 2. Um, and so you will create and set up a project that will soon transform into your very own personal project. For now, you will use primitive shapes, such as spheres, cubes, and planes, as placeholders for your objects so that you can add functionality as effectively as possible without getting bogged down by graphics. To make it clear in which object is which, you also give each object a unique color material. Project outcome. All key objects are in the scene as primitive objects which can be positioned properly for your prototype. Okay, so this one doesn't actually have a preset thing. So we're going to be making everything from scratch. It's going to be teaching us how to actually make some objects and stuff like that, which is going to be good. This is what we need for our project that we're going to be working on. But yeah, so we'll probably be moving in the end of April, early March. Wait, early May, sorry, early May, end of April, early May is when we'll probably be moving. So my goal is to have my game done before then. And hopefully before then also out on Google Play so that you guys can enjoy the fun of playing my game idea that I have. So we still got a couple more things that we got to do. So we got a lab 2 and then we've got a quiz and then there's mission checkpoints. What else do we have? Yeah, no, they're not showing. I can't find a way to see all the stuff. Yeah, no, I don't see all the stuff that we'll be working on. Oh wow, I just found out that they have a junior programmer part 2, which that will also be nice to take. Okay, but they did want you to make your game on the first one. They still have some other stuff. Um, yeah, there's still some things I need to learn kind of for my idea, like trying to bounce. I think I could get the click down. I need to do more of a click that they interact with the object rather than clicking and then all of a sudden something happens. So like I press spacebar and then something happens. I don't want to make it where I click and then something happens. I click on something and it interacts with that. I think there's going to be a lab that does that. But yeah, so tomorrow I'll do more. This was like kind of like a nice, just trying to figure stuff out on our own. Try to go look through the comments. I don't know. I feel like looking through comments is kind of cheating sometimes, but now that I know how to kind of read code, I could kind of get it and understand it. So I'm going to probably be doing that a lot. But now I could actually understand why things go where, why things need to do that, and this, and then I could make it work better altogether. But yeah, so remember to like, subscribe, and follow, so that together we could really impact and change the gaming industry. Just revolutionizing the gaming experience, bringing it back to where the actually I don't know, paying the staff that could go towards the money, so that now I'm not pressured that this game has to sell. This game has to be really marketing so that I have money to pay the staff. So it'll be kind of like a little nice thing. I'm hoping. I have no idea how much you can make on YouTube, but it's nice supplement, or at least maybe make enough for me and my family to live off of. So then whatever we do make on the games, I could just put 100% of that back into the company, and I don't have to worry about taking a salary or anything like that. So there's different options. So I enjoy that, and I want to do more of that. So yeah, so just remember to share and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll try to do at least 3 live streams tomorrow, and no promises, but I do promise that 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, I'll be coming on every day until I get my first game done, and then we'll see. Maybe we'll do the same thing for my next